Good morning everyone. Today is May the 7th. I've been on Optifast for a week now and I've lost 3 kilos. So I'm really happy about that, really excited. I was fairly unwell for the first 4 days. Rapid heartbeat in the morning, exhaustion, just couldn't think straight, very fuzzy, not really good at all, bit concerned. But day 5 and 6, it just went away. So I'm feeling very energetic, very happy, very satisfied with what I'm able to eat on Optifast. I've done a lot of experimentation actually with the shakes and the soups. So normally I've done this before, but as in Optifast. But normally I just have the vanilla shakes, but I bought a mixed pack this time because it's 3 weeks and I would like to use them post-surgery as part of my liquid diet phase because I want to keep my protein up because of hair loss and health and repair and stuff. So with the vanilla shakes, all I do is put about 200 mils of water in the blender with the powder of the shake, and then I do throw in about 5 or 6 ice cubes. For some reason, the ice cubes make it really fluffy, really cold, and it's much easier to swallow. I have also tried the soup, the chicken soup. Now, it does taste like powder, like it's not great, but on the information I received from my dietitian, Megan Cusack up in Gosford, I can actually have things like a bit of curry paste and some chicken stock. So what I did is I got a really big cup, like a special soup cup, and I made it up as per instructions, maybe a little bit less water, hot water. So I put the chicken soup sachet in. I mixed it with hot water, maybe 150 mils, and then I did 2 things. Then I topped it up with chicken stock, and it was actually quite drinkable. It wasn't too bad at all. But the other thing I did is I made quite a lot of extra water. I might have gone up to 300 mils of water, hot water, mixed it up, and I put a teaspoon of curry powder. Now, I'm not meant to have the powder. It's meant to be paste, but I tried it to see, and look, it was quite nice. It was like a laksa soup or a little bit powdery, and it was still Optifast, but gee, it made a difference and it got it down. And I think one of the things with the Optifast diet is it's very hard. I guess some people don't like all of it, some people struggle with certain parts of it, and then by the time you get to your post-op phase, they just can't face it anymore. So yeah, I'm really experimenting with trying to make it nice. So I've got a delivery coming, hopefully today. It's taken a long time from Chemist Direct, although I think it didn't take Chemist Direct a long time. It's taken Australia Post a long time, where I've got desserts and different flavoured bars and tomato and the chicken soup and the assorted shakes and things like that. So I really think it's important to experiment with adding what you're allowed to add to the shakes and to the soups. Like with the vanilla shake, you might want to add, I'm allowed to have some raspberries and strawberries or blueberries, a little bit each day. So to blend that up, if you really don't like the flavour of the shake, that might take the edge off for you. One thing I have noticed is that the dry mouth, like it does make me get a dry mouth, and sometimes that can result in some sort of not nice breath. It's not too bad this time, but yeah, it can get quite nasty. So what I actually did, instead of just having a mouthwash, I actually bought some biotin moisturising mouthwash, which I'm actually going to take to the hospital with me as well, because it's quite, like, it's thicker. It's not super thick, but it is thicker. And I just find spraying, you can get it in like a mouthwash bottle, and you can get it into a pump spray as well. And I've just been spraying that sort of the back top half of my tongue that gets a little bit dry and just makes it feel, the old saying, sandpaper or the bottom of a bird cage. And I just find squirting that on my tongue it just seems to be once a day at the moment, sometimes twice, but mostly once. And gee, it makes a difference. So if that helps you feel more comfortable and helps you get things happening in a really good way, then give it a go. Cooking on Optifast, I'm allowed to have some vegetables at lunchtime or salad, and I'm also allowed to have a meal of a night with 100 grams of lean protein, plus the allowed vegetables, which I was given a very comprehensive list. I'm going great guns on this. I can't wait actually to cook dinner tonight. I have a Facebook page also called Ali's Bariatric Journey, and that's where I'm putting up photos and the ingredients. I mean, it's not really a recipe because you don't have to do much with the ingredients you've got, but I'm actually putting that information up on my Facebook page, Ali's Bariatric Journey, and yeah, go and have a look because I'm not hungry. I'm really enjoying the food. I'm experimenting, and for someone that really struggled with preparing meals previously over the last 4 years in particular, I just hate cooking, couldn't think straight, didn't know what to eat, was terrible. Preparing these little meals for one, and then eventually it will be for my husband as well, I'm just finding, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I've made like a tinned salmon stir fry with soy, and it's really nice. It doesn't taste to me any different to when you buy the fresh Tasmanian salmon or whatever you get from your fish shop and cook it up. It's lovely. I'm going to make some Thai chicken rissoles. So I bought some breast mince, chicken breast mince, and I've got leek and coriander. I know some people don't like coriander, but I really love it. So my dogs are so naughty. Benno, sit down. Sorry, that's really bad. I couldn't find the pause. Oh, there's the pause button. So yeah, so look, there's a lot you can do. Have a bit of a play. Commit to it. Like, the reason we go on the Optifast diet is, of course, to lose weight, but the major reason is to shrink your liver. Most obese people and people that drink alcohol, one or the other, it doesn't have to be both, will have a slightly fatty liver or an enlarged liver because your liver stores what it needs to process. So if you overload your body with sugars and fats, then, which I guess most obese people do, it gets quite large, and they need to move your liver out of the way to do the surgery. And the smaller the liver, the safer the surgery, or the less risk associated with the surgery. And also, apparently, I've heard that, I've done some reading, and the smaller the liver makes the invasive nature of the surgery a bit less. So it just means your recovery is a lot better as well. So I'm into this 100%, giving it my best. Week 1 down, 2 weeks to go. I actually have surgery on the 23rd of May. So yeah, it's awesome. Only a few days to go. Oh, well, more than a few days, 2 weeks and 3 days. But yeah, I'm feeling good. One of my main reasons, well, the main reason for me to go on this path, this journey, was to become healthy. I take a lot of medication for a 46-year-old female. I was taking 6 tablets in the morning and 2 tablets of an evening for indigestion, reflux, antidepressants, blood pressure medication, a beta blocker and a standard blood pressure medication, and a Mobic, which was an anti-inflammatory, and I was diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome about 3 years ago, and I was on a medication to help with the symptoms of that. So my surgeon told me I had to go off Mobic, which I have mentioned, I think, before in other videos and on the Facebook page. I was really scared about that. Pain levels and that, with what I've been through with my back and things, just really scared me. But I came off it. He said 3 weeks out from surgery, you have to come off your Mobic, which I did. That was Monday last week. And yeah, I'm not too bad. I had a few rough days, a bit sore, but I took Panadol and I take 2 Panadol Osteo each morning instead of the Mobic, and I'm doing so much better than I thought I would. So there goes one sort of medication. And then I figured to control my irritable bowel syndrome, the surgeon that did my endoscopy and colonoscopy to diagnose that actually said that I needed to go on a FODMAP diet, which I just wasn't able to. Call me crazy, but I couldn't face a very restrictive diet at the time. Anyway, I figured if I was going on Optifast and not overloading my body and not drinking alcohol and not eating sugary, fatty foods that cause my stomach to flare up, potentially I wouldn't need the symptomatic medication, relief medication that I was taking for my IBS. So I stopped it. Had one rough day, not very pleasant things to talk about, but one rough day. And 2 days since I've been off the medication, or 3, today's the 3rd day, I'm fantastic. It's amazing. So already 1 week on Optifast, my first week on this actual doing part of the journey, I've lost 3 kilos in weight. I've stopped 2 of my medications. I feel fantastic, and I think I just might be moving a little bit better as well. Call me crazy. Even if it's all in my mind, I don't mind, because this is a mind and a body game as well. So there you go. I did forget to tell you that my heaviest weight ever was in December last year, 2017, and I weighed 120 kilos. I'm 5'5". And yeah, I have quite a small frame. Like, I don't have a big frame. So 120 kilos was, a lot overweight, very obese. But that wasn't around too long. Then I got down to I sat around about 117 kilos for a little while. Went to see Dr. Wong, my surgeon from Gosford, on I keep forgetting the date, and I shouldn't. It was in March. I should write it down next time. And I weighed 116 kilos, 117 on his scales, but at home I was 116 kilos. Then when I started Optifast, about 3 to 4 weeks after that first appointment, I had lost 1 kilo and I had stopped drinking a lot. So I started on Optifast at 115 kilos. And today, 7 days on, I'm 112 kilos. So tune in, watch the journey. I show the bad stuff, and I'm definitely going to show the good stuff. So I'm going to do a bit more on Optifast recipes and things on my Facebook page. I'll share this link from the Facebook page as well. Thanks everyone for watching, and to all my family and friends, to date your support's been fantastic, and I can't imagine it's going to change. Have a good week everyone. I'll keep you posted. Fingers crossed that next Monday I lose another 3, and then I will be the lowest I've been since 2014. So kicking goals already. Take care everyone. Bye.